Welcome to Olympiads.
In this intriguing puzzle, we are tasked to identify the largest value of hn with the given condition that hn is the highest common factor for the two given numbers n factorial plus 1 and n plus 1 factorial where n is less than 100. I'll give you 10 seconds of time, so start thinking and solving. To start solving this question, first of all, we need to understand Wilson theorem. Now, Wilson theorem states that for a natural number n greater than 1, which is a prime, if and only if the product of all positive integers less than n is 1 less than a multiple of n. Now, mathematically, we can understand this with this n minus 1 factorial is congruent with minus 1 modulo n, where n belongs to a prime number. So, from here we can write that n can divide n minus 1 factorial plus 1, and if this is the condition, then n has to be prime number. So, this we can take as a note that any integer n greater than 1 is a prime number if and only if n minus 1 factorial plus 1 is divisible by n. Now, with this concept, let's try to solve this problem. Now, the problem over here is between the two numbers n plus 1 n factorial plus 1 and n plus 1 factorial. So, we need to find the GCD of these two. So, the GCD of these two is going to be equivalent to n plus 1 factorial minus n plus 1 times of n factorial plus 1 and n factorial plus 1 GCD. Now, if I am going to solve the first number, so first number will become n plus 1 and the second number will be n plus 1 factorial. Now, from here we can clearly see that the GCD of these two numbers is n plus 1. So, if GCD of these two numbers is n plus 1, so n plus 1 is going to divide n factorial plus 1. Now, we can use the Wilson's theorem here that n minus 1 factorial is congruent with minus 1 modulo n. So, in a similar way, we can replace this n minus 1 factorial with n. So, this condition will become n factorial is going to be congruent with minus 1 times of modulo n plus 1. So, if this is the condition, then we have seen this directly implies that n plus 1 has to be the prime number, and that to be the largest prime number into this case. And the largest prime number for less than 100, so that is going to be equal to 97. So, n plus 1 value is going to be equal to 97, and which will give us the value of n is 96. So, the two numbers, that is 96 factorial plus 1 and 97 factorial, we have seen already that the GCD is n plus 1. So, 96 factorial plus 1 and 97 factorial will be divisible by 97, and hence the largest value of hn is going to be equal to 97. So, this is a small result but with a lot of applications in a number theory.
More such interesting and informative videos, subscribe our channel.